For some of the most pivotal years of my life, tears were tucked back and hidden behind a masquerade of being tough, being a warrior, someone who could hustle, work hard, and get things done. But it wasn't until I started to get more in tune with who I really am that things took off in my business. Welcome to I Might Cry, a podcast exploring how heart, mind, body, and spirit are all deeply woven into the way we do business. With guest interviews from experts in business strategy, therapy, emotional intelligence, the human body, and so much more. I'm your host, Elizabeth Marks of Almond Leaf Studios. I've been capturing luxury weddings around the globe for decades and now have the privilege of educating others on how to build and grow profitable business doing what they love. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, of becoming more of the uniquely beautiful, messy, and complex human that I was created to be, and I want to invite you to do the same. Join me on this adventure of uncovering the walls we've built that keep us stuck in patterns of limitation so that we can journey into living life with arms and hearts wide open. Let's venture into this together. I had the most amazing feedback this morning, and I just have to share it with you. I have a mastermind where I have some incredible humans in there, just truly transforming their lives, like going from $5,000 for the entire last year to like on the right path to hitting six figures this year, like wild, drastic changes. Beautiful, sexy numbers that, of course, are mesmerizing and captivating and enticing. If you want more information about the mastermind, let me know. We're opening the next round coming up soon. You can get on the wait list for that now. We have these power hours where we get to just like co-work together. And during this power hour today, she was just kind of checking in and telling me like what's going on in her business. I asked her if she had any brags to bring to the table today, anything she wanted to celebrate or digest, anything she wanted to be witnessed in and what was happening and unfolding in her business, and just kind of a weekly check-in of just kind of a bonus little time together. And she had this beautiful thing that she wrote. She said, I did some math to figure out how to turn my total of about $1,600 a month contracts into more like 5K. And then she said, at least, with a winky face. Let me just tell you the surge of pride that washed over me in that moment, like the excitement that I felt for this person. I was just so delighted. Like, yes, this is the next level CEO hat on kind of thinking. This is where you're going, hey, I already have $1,600 a month of contracts already in place. How can I take that and turn it into more? There's actually only four or five, I don't remember, different ways to increase your revenue as a business. And one of the ones that gets the most overlooked is increasing the average transaction value of your existing customers. How can you take the customers that are already in your wheelhouse and increase the average transaction value? So that's what this person was doing. They were looking at this and going, hey, I've got $1,600 a month of contracts, and I want to take that and turn that into more like 5K. And they just sat down and did the math. They had the numbers. They knew this is possible for me. And so I was saying, how can you celebrate that? That's amazing. How does it feel? You've done the math, you did the logical part. How does it feel? And can you get into celebration? Can you get into joy and pleasure and delight, like making it feel good to expand? Because when we feel good, expanding into a new level like this, it makes it safer to continue doing so. It makes it safer for your nervous system to go, hey, we've done this before. We've expanded into this next level and it was scary, but it felt good and we want to do that again. So then you keep going up, you keep up leveling, you keep expanding, you keep opening yourself up to new possibilities. It's not always about making more money, but it's about creating a life that feels abundant and feels amazing and delicious and so incredible to you, spending your days in the way that you want. Sometimes that means having more money coming in. Sometimes it just means having the same amount of money, but working less, finding more support, people to take that on. I cannot begin to articulate to you the level of pride that I felt for this person saying this, that I didn't even trigger this. I wasn't even asking them to make these changes. They came up with this on their own just because they have surrounded themselves with people in our mastermind, my own coaching, like other influences in their lives have started to shift the way that they think. That's what group coaching programs are like. That's what having a coach can do for you. You begin to shift out of your old ways of thinking that are keeping you stuck in the same patterns over and over and over again. You shift out of that thinking. You begin to see the world differently. You begin to see possibilities and you begin to approach your business differently, and things just flow out naturally from that space. Now, the best part of all of that, they followed up that message saying something clicked about growing the business actually meaning less work for me. I mean, mic drop, you guys, like, seriously, like if you can get one thing out of listening to this podcast episode today, here's what I want you to know. Growing your business does not mean you have to work more. I want to say that again and again. I want to say that like 20 times for you so that you can make sure that your subconscious is like getting it. It's anchored in. Growing your business does not mean you have to work more, that you can actually grow your business and be working less. I can say that to you all day long, but until you begin to embody it, until it alchemizes into your body, into your being, into the way that you do business, you're not going to see the change happen in the way that you're desiring. We've got to take that space. We've got to have practices. We've got to have tools in our wheelhouse that allow us to begin to embody things, that allow us to transform our subconscious out of a hustle culture, out of a you have to work hard to deserve the money you make kind of thinking, and into a space where you believe that the universe is abundant, that things can come beautifully to you, that things can come with ease, that you can work less and make more. All of this is so connected. And I'm just so freaking proud of the people in the mastermind and the changes that they are making in their businesses and in their lives. Because when you have a business that's serving you beautifully, you will allow yourself to enjoy your life even more fully. You make the space for time freedom, for travel, for laying in the hammock all day, for going to the pool when it's nice out, for taking a trip across the world just because you want to. That is what we got into business to do. We didn't get into business to be stuck at our computers for 60 hours a week, tied to our inbox, answering emails, sending contracts, doing the tasks day to day that drive us crazy. You got into business to be a creative, to be an artist, to be an entrepreneur, to be a dreamer, to be somebody that offers your beautiful creativity to this world and gets to grow and expand and give the beauty that you create to the world. That's what you got into business to do. To gift your presence, to gift your work, to gift your creativity to the world. And you are allowed to receive abundance in return. If you want more of this in your life, come see me. Let's talk. DM me on Instagram. Let's start a conversation where you're at today, and I'll point you in the right direction if there's something I can do to help you, to give you tools, to give you access, to give you what you need to begin shifting the old patterns and building new ones, new neural pathways that will serve you for the rest of your entire life. That's what I'm here for. That's what this is all about. Sending you so much love. If you enjoyed this podcast today, do us a favor and hit subscribe and then leave us a review. If you're looking for more, you can find us at almondleafstudios.com or on Instagram at almondleaf. Remember, you are enough. You are love, you are light, and you are worthy simply because you exist.